Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video I want to show you how I clean my oven. This video is going to be specifically for the control panel with the display. So what I like to use is literally just some soap and water, mix it up together. It's some dish soap. And then I just give it a spray. And let it sit for a couple seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And just grab a paper towel and just give it like one good wipe. You can go ahead and cancel. A lot of times the buttons get pressed by water. That's why you don't want to overspray it, because what happens, a lot of time you might get miscommunication issues where random buttons might press and your oven could lock up. So just give it a quick wipe. And then also spray here on top. You don't want to overspray it, because what happens is if you spray too much, water might get into the buttons, and you don't want to do that, because then the buttons will stop working. And I like to clean mine about once, max 2 times a week. If you do it every single day, it could damage the buttons and water could get inside of it. That's why you don't want to overdo it. And it's not really good to use a bunch of chemicals. The best thing, I like soap and water, because it keeps a good finish on the stainless steel and it doesn't damage it. And also it doesn't damage the display, keeps it in nice condition. I've had this oven for about 3.5 years and the panel is still not bubbling up. It's looking good. And after this, I would repeat the process one more time. And grab a new paper towel. And same thing, give it a good wipe. Then grab another clean one for the display. You want to be careful with the buttons, not to press them too hard whenever you wipe, and just wipe around the corners. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do for it. I don't go too heavy duty on it, because like I said, you don't want to like scratch it or just put a bunch of chemicals on it. This way it maintains the best. After that, just let it sit like this so that it's fully dry before you start cooking with it. That way the display doesn't start warming up while it's moist. Just let everything dry out and that's it. Should be good to go. This is pretty much the final product. As you can see, looks much better. There are a couple nicks here and there if you look more closely, but at the same time, like I said, you can't really get it perfect, because you don't want to overdo it and spray too much, because it will damage your buttons in the long term. But this works for me. For a 3-year-old stove, I would say it's perfect. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Thank you for watching, and you can subscribe to the channel for more tips on appliances.